a bad roller coaster. Whoa!
You got real loose.
Okay, so we're getting ready to figure out this grill. Man, I still can't even believe how freaking awesome this grill is. There is one broken tab. I'm gonna try to plastic weld this. I'm gonna use a couple different rods. I'm gonna practice on this grill that's broken. If I can't get a rod to fit, then I'm gonna cut a little strip of this grill out and I'm gonna use it to weld to this with some nitrogen hot air. So we got these two links. So first things first is we're gonna need to heat that up and get it off of here. So what I'm doing is just very slowly kind of melt this out. There's the two chain links. Let me know in the comments what you guys think we should do with these two chain links. I mean, this is vintage. It'd be kind of cool to do something with these two little chain links. We don't just want to throw them away. When I melted it, it smells like ABS. I'm hoping that an ABS rod sticks to this, and that would make our job super easy. Okay, so we're just getting the Lift King in. We're gonna try to get this up a little bit. Then we're gonna get the rotisserie mounted. So all we're doing here is we're just suspending it. We're not gonna get crazy with it. We're gonna bring the rotisserie in. We're gonna get everything bolted up real nice and tight, get the rotisserie assembled, and then we'll show you how we have to balance it to spin the sucker all the way around, like this. So we've got our first little issue. We've got a lip right here. We've got to build a spacer so that when we bolt it tight, it doesn't catch that lip. So we need to put a spacer right here to clear this. Boom, just like that.
1 3/4.
So if we just did a 2x2, what?
2 inch, so yeah, it's 1 3/4 by 2 inch, so 2 by 2 would be perfect.
Okay, let's go cut this out. Just making a simple box. Now we're gonna put a hole in the center. All right, we got everything loaded up in our sheet cam. We're gonna hit the button on our Xbox remote. We're gonna get these cut out. Coming right up, 4 spacers. We got us 4 washers now. I don't know why this plasma has so much slag on the bottom. Drives me insane. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe one of you guys do, but I don't. All right, so we've got our 4-inch carriage bolts. We've got a couple spacers. We're gonna be dropping this bolt in from the top, putting our spacers in, and bolting this arm to it. We're gonna tighten this up snug, and then we're gonna get this all leveled out and ready.
How snug? Snug.
Snug enough. How snug is snug?
Snug enough.
Snug enough?
Oh yeah.
He did ugga dugga dugga, and you did ugga dugga.
So we're gonna get this thing centered. We're gonna use our tape measure, make sure each side's even.
5 1/4.
Ooh, 5 1/2. So now 5 3/8.
I'm at 5 5/16.
You're being way too precise now. So I am 5 and 7 little baby lines. How many little baby lines do you have?
3 1/2 of the baby lines.
All right, I just spent all this time threading this rod in, and it ain't even bolted in.
My job was giving you measurements.
We have 50% of the rotisserie ready to rotate.
I know something's better than the brand Vice Grip.
Oh, there you go. What?
Hillbilly Grip.
This will be our center point of the body. So we'll measure from here to the roof line, do that in half, times it by 12, divide it by 6.
Plus 2.
Minus 1.
I didn't pie.
Oh, add pi, and then it'll be done. It is tomorrow. So we had a friend from town, Scott. Him and his son went down to Fabrats, and they got us more parts for the Golden Nuggets. We're gonna get them unloaded. And window glass, chromoly axles, and some other miscellaneous parts. Like the windshield. Cool. Looks like Scott got us a bunch of door parts, all the glass, the windshield, and some new chromoly axle shafts. So we appreciate him going down to Paul's, and thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Well, awesome. Good luck, Robby.
Hey, thank you.
Yep, no
Appreciate
problem. Yeah, thanks for giving an excuse to go
Yeah,
down.
absolutely.
Hello. So we're walking. Hello.
Hi. Don't trip. Careful.
So we just got back from Dax's. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't be showing that. That's for next week's video. We just got back from a top secret mission. Tune in next Sunday to see what it is. We'll put this in here and then figure out our center mark. I'm just trying to think of what we need to do here.
Get those tight where they actually sit level.
Yeah, but we gotta.
Where did Hillbilly go?
I have no idea.
Hold up, stop, pause. I'll tell you if it's level. Whoa, oh, that little bit, little, quito. Right there, center.
It's not center, level. All right, let's get this back mounted and show the nice people of YouTube what the rotisserie does. See what the distance is between that? Yeah, there we go. So if we go
5 1/2.
So if we cut some 2x2 square tubing, get 2 pieces, 5 1/2 inches long, we'll just use the all thread. mounted. So we're gonna get some 2x2 square tubing, 5.5 inches long. And then we're going to rotate it like a rotisserie chicken, just round and around and around. We've got an old Carolina bandsaw. This thing works awesome, but our blade sucks so bad it takes forever to cut through anything.
Half the teeth are missing, so it sits there and pops as it's cutting.
She's wearing out. Look at that. Pop the blade again. I think we broke it this time.
No, it just popped. I think it's time to get a new
I was
blade.
gonna say, I think it's time to retire this old girl.
It just needs a new blade.
Let's just throw it away.
No,
We're gonna have to lay it to rest.
I'll take it home before it gets thrown away.
Throw it away before you take it home. Just kidding. The boss did say, just grind it. Let's just use the plasma to cut it. That's good enough for a freehand cut. I do say so myself. Okay, got him.
Mean that the golden nugget's hitch is gonna be brittle.
That's what the internet told me.
So now what?
We're not gonna be able to use it. Let's ruin this pipe too.
Oh, it makes it stronger. When you go from hot to cold that quick on steel, it's how they do it with knives.
With knives, you use oil. Hardens it.
Some people use water.
Somebody out there educate hillbilly.
Flatten that out.
No.
Wore
That's
out.
perfect. Now we gotta measure, cut, and repeat. I think what we need to do is we're gonna build some caps that the bolt or the all thread will go down through, so it will center this bolt. We'll just use a 3/8 bolt on both sides. Then it'll make it even.
Just tack that to this. Just put a tack weld on it, and it won't move.
Let's do that. Doesn't have to be fancy. Has to hold. Basically has to be tacked. Should we dunk it in water? Make everybody happy.
And make it strong.
We should,
That's the other
I'm
way
gonna
around.
Google it.
We
Where's
should Google it.
Quenching improves a metal's performance by rapidly cooling the heated metal, thereby altering the molecule's structure and increasing its hardness. Boom! We've got a problem. 1/2-inch bolt fits to the side, but the 1/2-inch washer won't. It's not long enough, so I have to cut a different one. It's because I cut that one and you cut this one.
You know what? I refuse to allow this verbal abuse out of hillbilly any longer.
Where'd you get that?
Against the wall.
Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done?
Been done. Where you been at?
Job. All right, we need to let the lift king down.
Beep, beep.
All right, hold it. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's see if this will work. Ah! Just kidding. Oh, she ain't going nowhere. All we need to do now is get our center support in between the two legs, get that all tightened down, and then we're gonna see if this will rotisserie.
Rotisserie? Is that a real word?
I don't know.
Rotate.
I think rotisserie's a real word. All right, so we just noticed we've got one spot touching right here and we don't like it. It's not bending anything, but I think we're gonna loosen this up. Hillbilly's gonna use his monkey gorilla hands. He's gonna lift up on the body and I'm gonna shove a washer in there.
Perfect.
You're in luck, I got you too.
Pull the bolt. There she be.
Oh, that one's already done.
We think we've got it where we need it. So we're gonna try this out. Might be a catastrophic failure, but we'll see. Ready? Like a bad roller coaster. Whoa!
You got real loose.
We're gonna lubricate that up and we're gonna try it again. One of you awesome viewers sent us a case of Freol. Thank you for this. We're excited to try it out.
Have you never tried it before?
Never tried it, first time.
Work all that rust out of there.
Is it freeing up?
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Roller coaster ride.
Ooh, that's almost sketchy.
It's making me sick washing it.
Ready?
Yep.
Set. Woo! Just like that.
A lot better.
Yeah, that's the awesome part about this rotisserie. We're gonna be able to clean everything out. Check this out. When we go to paint it, we can kick it right here, and I can get in here. I can paint all this. I can paint all this. I can sit down, ruin the side panel. You know, the usual, the normal stuff. This is gonna help us tremendously on moving things around and being able to get in and work on it. I wonder if Ed wants to go for a cartwheel. He's always up for everything. He just gives us the thumbs up for all our shenanigans. Going. Oh! How was that, Ed? 1.5 times. He wants to do it again, but I think that's all we got for tonight. Now it is tomorrow.
Okay guys, so today I'm going to start by disassembling these doors completely, getting all these plastic clips out of there, the lock ring, the rubber stopper for the door latch, so that way we can get them over and get them powder coated. So I'll start pulling those out. So now I got all those rubber skirt things out that holds the door panel on. Now I'm gonna work on getting this door guide out. Careful with the tabs so they don't break. That it looks like it has seen far more better days. I really don't even dare flex it because it might break.
What do you think, Ed?
He likes the progress we're making so far.
Yep.
Ed's a very easygoing, nice guy. He doesn't complain, doesn't say much, nothing. He just watches and likes everything we're doing. There's that one, hard and brittle till they're old. Okay, so I got it, the window channel pulled this far out. We're gonna need a new one. It's so cracked, brittle, ripped in half in some spots. We gotta try finding a new one of those. Broken half. Bada bing, bada boom. And there's the lock ring. It's just held down with 4 little tabs. So those rubber things, door guides that I pulled off the side of the door, they just sit in here. And it slides in and makes the door so it can't sit there, bounce and vibrate. Whoa. Where you going, Ed? I'm glad these are coming out pretty easy. So now I'm gonna pull the check strap off, which is this, so the door can't fly open and smack the fender.
All right, we're gonna move Ed real quick. Come here, Ed. Okay, he's gonna be right there watching.
So here's the heavy artillery. It's an impact driver. Click it on there, and when you hit, it jars it down and it twists to loosen stuff. Or I've seen it to where it tightens them too. It's not budging. We might have to weld a nut to it. Yep, we're gonna have to weld a nut to that screw to get it out because it's not coming out. Up there below the window, there's 2 black rubbers. I don't know what the real name of them is called, but I just call them spare tire stoppers. And then 2 plastic washers, and they just pop out. Do 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 do. Oh, come out, nice, real nice. She's almost ready to go get sandblasted. Okay, so now I'm just gonna weld a nut to the head of this screw so we can actually get it out. Got the check strap off, but it broke the head off the nut. Broke it clean off. Darn it. Now we're gonna try to get this front check strap off. While that one's cooling, we're gonna try this back one and see if it'll come out. Let's hope for the best. Can't tell if it's actually coming out or if it's about to break. I think it's coming out, dinner. And there she be. Out. Now we'll try this front one, see what it does. Broke. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's coming out. Boom. Done. Might be lucky.
Did it break?
Yeah. But came most of the way out.
All right, so it's lunchtime. We just went and picked up some Charlies. So let's go and let's eat and get back to work.
Lunch was good.
Better get back to work on the Nugget. All right, so this is gonna go to the sandblaster on Monday. We're just gonna hammer and dolly a few things, pull a couple dents, just kind of get it ready while we're waiting. We'll show you guys at the end of this video. Got a surprise for you. Now I'm gonna lay my dolly in here, flatten that bugger out. Cody, will you grab me the rest of my hammers, please? These faces are rounded. So what I'm doing right now, all of my hammers, they have different faces to them. So one is rounded, one is flatter. Not quite flat. I want an actual flat hammer.
Will you have to like fondle them?
Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to flatten it out and straighten it. So we're gonna use my Martin hammer with the flat face. This metal moves so easily. So you gotta be really careful on what you're doing. I'm gonna go from the back side. Oh, the
You're
old
turning
clear
gold.
coat. He loves gold.
She loves gold.
Guess what today is?
No. It's actually not today.
Today will be Sunday when you guys watch this, but today is actually Saturday. So on Sunday, the boss turns 30 years old.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday, sweetie. So I think all of you should go spam our comment section with happy birthdays for the boss. Let's see how many happy birthdays we can get for her. Cody, guess what?
What?
It's Demri's birthday tomorrow, but today on the video.
27, right?
Yeah, see, he knows what's up. She's 27. But today is our son's birthday, and he is 12. Or we'll talk to Braden when he comes in here. Look, we got the grandpa flat one. You gotta have a billion hammers to get all this stuff going. Just take your time and just massage that metal.
We don't have time.
Oh yeah, that's true. We don't have any time. We keep getting told. But this stuff takes time. There's the little birthday boy himself.
Hashtag sponsored.
It's his 12th birthday today. Wish him a happy birthday. Give me my hat back.
Where's Lincoln? You're supposed to be watching.
I just need that. Do you have like a normal screwdriver and the...
Hillbilly can help you get a screwdriver. Only because it's your birthday. I just don't want to use a ton of Bondo, so I'm trying to get this corner fixed, and it just keeps...
So if you like got it like good, would you still have to Bondo it, or would it stay like that?
So there's a lot of people out there that could metal finish this to where they don't have to use any filler. We're gonna use just a little skim coat and then prime it. But there are people talented enough to use no filler in anything. They are metal masters. It's very possible. It's just very, very, very time consuming. That's actually pretty good. There's a lot we'll have to pull. Like this will have to be pulled. We'll grind that, stud box it. This one, this looks like the door was sprung. So what we'll do is we'll actually bolt a piece of metal here that comes out, and we'll use force on it as we tap here, and that'll come out. But we'll do that after sandblast. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Hold on, coming up.
Scared him again. First time, he really jumped.
Here, lock that right there. That's the joys of a rotisserie.
Well, I didn't know how fast that thing was coming over the first time,
Hold on.
man.
So what we're doing is we're trying to peel this edge out. Look at all that rust just flaking out of there. Sometimes if you roll your lip in and then you bite your bottom lip, it works better. This is how you focus. Oh, look, oh, see? I was able to focus and found another spot. All right, so I've got this pretty well hammered and dollied where I want it. So there's a dent here we're gonna pull, and a dent right here. That thing's about as dull as can be. Ed, you okay over there? You liking what we're doing, Ed? The nice thing about Ed is he always has the most positive energy about him. Ask him how we're doing and he gives us a thumbs up. Ask him if he wants to go for a drink and peanut butter M&Ms, thumbs up. I mean, what more could you ask for? See, the nice thing about being a bodyman is you can always find your tools because they're always under your feet. Always. Without fail. Look at this. The cool thing about the Shark is it's a seat for the camera lady. All right, now we're just gonna walk this metal out really slow. Then you wanna just feel, see where you're at. Oh, that's a spot weld right there. So that ain't gonna pull out. Well, you can definitely tell this isn't a new car. The metal seems real, not like pop cans. This isn't bad. Now we've got a hump out, So what we'll do is after I get all the pulling done, we'll grind it, get all these marks off, and then we'll hammer it again. Just kidding, it's another spot weld. All right, that feels a lot better. Aside from those factory spot welds, those aren't gonna pull out. Whoa! So that's rust. Went to weld to it and it just blew right through it. So that'll end up getting cut out, replaced. It's not a dent anymore, there's just a hole.
Burned away the dent.
That's pretty good there. Let's go and work on the grill. Let's go see if we can weld it up. I'm gonna do a test spot on the old grill to see if my rod will stick. We think that these grills are made out of ABS, so we're gonna test it with some ABS rods, see if it sticks. Sounds like it's ABS. So when you're plastic welding, you want to keep your rod and your whatever the heck you're welding, keep it flowing. So far, I'm gonna say it's working. So what I'm gonna do next, smooth it in with my hot iron, using the nitrogen to shield it. When you do it long enough, you can kind of tell by the way things melt. The way I could tell what plastic it was, because there's no identification on this, I could smell that it was ABS. That's a real thing. Hillbilly tastes fluids, I smell things. I'm gonna call that good. I mean, it's not just peeling up. Now that we know what kind of rod to use, we're gonna go cut this tab off. Probably gonna cut this one. And then we're gonna weld them onto this grill. What I'm doing is I'm sanding all the burn off of this so I can get in and weld it good. It was broke, so they had melted a chain down inside of it. We've also got a crack right here. We've got a crack over here. So we'll just build that one with our tooling. I'll show you how to do that. We got to put this on the grill. Got to make sure this will bolt in. So we're going to cut this off flush. We'll fix this one first. Who would have thought that you would turn 30 and be spending the day working on a grill for the Golden Nugget? Such a team player. What I'm doing right now is I'm burning out all the contaminated plastic so that I can fill it in with filler rod and then shape it, and then we will weld the tab on. So my next step, now that I've got all this plastic, I'm gonna build it up with rod, shape it, and then that'll be a good substrate to put my tab onto, or whatever the word's called. So I'm cutting the cracks so I can weld them back up. Ow, that was hot! All right, now we're building it up with Aluma-tape, and we're going to proceed to fill this sucker in with round rod.
Like, what do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? Albino. See? Even Hillbilly laughs.
Why did the tomato blush?
Why?
Because it saw the salad dressing. Did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? They had great food, but no atmosphere. Hillbilly's just like...
He didn't get it.
Oh, I got it. It's just, it wasn't funny.
Building this sucker up. Silly little snake. We're gonna get it real nice and hot like, and then we're gonna push this down on it. Flatten her out. You probably shouldn't use your shirt to wipe hot irons on it, but I do. Gotta clean it off somehow. I'm gonna force air cool it with... We got some rigidity to it now.
Rigidity?
Some rigidity. That's a real word. Just cleaning off paint with a drill. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm rebuilding this lower tab. I've got my tab making device in and I've got it all taped up. So I'm just gonna build it up now. All we gotta do is come straight across from here and then down. We've got rod in there. Now we're gonna form it. Checkity check, check it out. Cool that down to where it's rigid. Pull our tape off. Pull our little mold off. Here is our built out tab. It's all one piece now. I will go through and I will shape it. So we have this tab repaired. Check this out. Can't even tell it was broken. Nope. Can't even tell which side is new and which is old. They look the exact same. Against our will, the new grill wanted plastic surgery, so we gave it a new bracket. Here it is.
I can't tell the difference.
I think it'll work. We got one more crack right here we need to hurry and fix. And then we're gonna mount this and see where it needs to be welded. You guys probably think I'm crazy, chopping up a brand new old grill. Those are the last of the crackies. We got 3 of them. Tape off these 2, weld them up, and then we're gonna fit it. God, that looks good, Dinner.
I like it.
Good thing this was sticky because I just tried to throw my tape.
Stuck right to your fingers.
Yes, you went like this.
This is how you tend your nieces and nephews with this tape. You just stick them to the wall.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hurry and finish the repairs. See, and then what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of plastic repair and we'll just screw them in perfect. Nice little edge. Like to wiggle it side to side, melt it all together, smash it in. Crack is fixed. We're gonna straighten out these tabs. They're a little bent. Those will get J-clips.
Oh, so that's a small out.
Yeah. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll cut it down, we'll V it out, we'll weld it while it's on. Little issue we just ran into. We're not sure if we can put the tab above the radiator support or the radiator mount that Paul built. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the radiator mount since it's added, and we're gonna fix the grill to fit. So this tab is gonna go here. And then what we're gonna do after that is we're going to notch the grill around this, and then we're gonna add another hole over here to where this will still have 3 bolts, but this is gonna just be notched around the grill. We're not sure how the hood's gonna sit. Going like that is gonna be too much, and I've already cut this down. I didn't realize I needed this until it was too late. This is how custom work goes. Lots of trial and error and fit, and take off and put back on, and thank you to the viewer that sent it to us. This thing is awesome. We're gonna have it pristine again. I'm just gonna tape it all up to where it doesn't move. This silver tape is awesome. It's like a third hand. It's like the cameraman. Third hand. Let's weld this sucker. Do you love me? Could you learn to love me? It's old Greg. And my first pass, and my second pass is gonna be my fill-in pass. Okay, look at that bead. It's nice, it's real nice. Just gonna heat this up so I can smash it down flat. Voila! Now we'll cool it. Look at that.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Well, aside from the bottom, the top is held. Beautiful. We have a tab built. Boom, son. No cracks. Now what we'll do is we'll use plastic repair to really tune it in, but that grill is fixed. So, told you we had a surprise. Let's go take a look. We've got the frame, the axle housings, and all the miscellaneous pieces that we took up to Dax Manufacturing back and powder coated. You're gonna have to tune in next Sunday to check out the process of sandblasting and powder coating, because we went up there this week and we took care of it with them. So we've got this table, we've got everything set out, we've got all the painted parts that are sandblasted back, we've got those all laid out. So these are all the pieces that we're gonna put back together on the frame. We're gonna be doing that next week. We've got the fenders. This one has a ton of rust after it got sandblasted. There's a big, huge hole. So we're gonna be cutting all this out and replacing it. And then we're gonna be epoxying those parts. We've got the back door, we've got the hood. We have the frame all powder coated. We've got the leaf springs, all 4 of those. And over here, we've got the axle housings all powder coated too. So they're all ready to be assembled. We're just waiting on some parts for the rear end. And then we're gonna be getting it all put together and putting the frame back together, getting it on its wheels and tires, getting the motor put in it, and that's all gonna be in a few weeks. All right, so this week we got quite a bit done. We got the grill all fixed up. We got this thing on the rotisserie, started beating out some of the metal. We're gonna be getting the body and all the parts to sandblasting. We've got all our powder coated parts back, so we've got a lot to do. And if you're new to the channel, go check out this video. Wow, I'm good.